Welcome back everyone, and in this video we're going to be looking at algebraic expressions, terms, like terms, coefficients and constants. So there's quite a lot of big words here, and let's go and look at what they really mean. So before we start about explaining what is an algebraic expression, we're first going to look at what we already know, which are numerical expressions. So let's say, for example, we are going shopping, right? And we are shopping for apples, and we're shopping for bananas, and also some cold drink, let's say Coke, right? And let's say the apples, we don't know the price of the apples, so we're going to, let's just say the price of the apples is 2 dirhams, and the price of the bananas is 3 dirhams, and the price of one Coke is 5 dirhams. So these are the prices of the items for one of the items, right? So let's just say in the family now we want to buy 3 apples. So we will say 3 times 2, and then we also want to buy about 4 bananas. So to work out the cost, it will be 4 times 3, and then we also want to buy 6 Cokes. So we'll say 6 times 5 to work out the total cost. So in other words, we're adding 3 times 2 is 6, plus 4 times 3 is 12, and then plus 6 times 5 is 30. So what we have here is we have only numbers, and we call these numerical expressions. These are numerical expressions. That means they are made up of numbers only, like a number sentence. It has operations and numbers with only numbers, and these are numerical expressions. So that's when we know the values of everything. But let's just say, for example, now we are buying cupcakes, but we don't know the price of one cupcake. So in math, whenever we don't know something, we use a letter of the alphabet to represent the price of it, or the value of it. So because cupcakes start with C, we're going to say, okay, let the value of the price of one cupcake be C. And let's say we're also buying milk, the boxes of milk, flavored milk, but we don't know the price of one milk bottle. So one milk bottle. So we're going to say, okay, let it be represented by the letter M. And we're also buying some biscuits, and again we don't know the price of one biscuit. So we're going to say because it starts with B, we're going to say let its price be B. And we're also going to buy juice, but the juice, we know the price of the juice. They say the juice is 2 dirhams, right? So if I'm now going to buy, let's say, 3 cupcakes, then I will write this expression as 3C, because it means 3 times the price of one cupcake. Plus I'm also buying about, let's say, 4 bottles of milk, so I will say 4M, which means 4 times the price of one milk bottle. Plus I'm also buying, let's say, 6 biscuits, so I'll say 6B, which means 6 times whatever the price of the biscuits are, of one biscuit is. Plus I'm buying 1 of the juice bottles, so I'll just say plus 2. But let's just say now my brother wanted, let's say, 2 more cupcakes. So instead of 3 cupcakes, we want to add 2 more cupcakes, so we'll just say, okay, 2C. And for the milk, we wanted to add another 3 more milk, so we'll say plus another 3M. Okay, now this entire thing is what we call an algebraic expression, because now this sentence not only has numbers, but it also has alphabets, right? The alphabets, we call them variables. So these alphabets are called variables. Okay, and so the entire thing is called an algebraic expression. So it's like a number sentence made up of numbers, but also made up of variables, which are the alphabets. All right, so that's what you understand by algebraic expressions. Now let's see, what are terms. Terms here mean every time we have something in the expression that is separated by the pluses, like the 3c means 3 cupcakes. So although it looks like it's two things, it's actually one thing. So we call this one term. And the 4m is another term, the 6b is another term, the 2 is another term, the 2c is another term, and the 3m is another term. So these are what we call terms. So we can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 terms here. Okay, so you can say we have 6 terms here altogether. So that's what we say are terms. Now, what are like terms? Here we remember at the top here we were looking at like terms. Like term means which of these terms are the same things that you are buying here. So the C's and the C's, these are the like terms. So we can say that where we bought the cupcakes, these are like terms, this one and the 2C, those are the like terms. And also the M's, when we bought the milk, we bought 4 milk, and then we also bought 3 milk bottles. So those are also like terms, right? And yeah, nothing else. So anything that has the same variables in them are considered like terms. Okay, so the 4m, these are the like terms. Is the 4m and the 3m are considered like terms. They are alike, so they are the same. These are like terms. Even the 3c and the 2c, these are also like terms because they are dealing with the cupcakes. Okay, and then we come across coefficients, the word coefficient. Coefficient means in each term, if you see a number next to a variable, then that number is called a coefficient. So the 3 here is called a coefficient. It is next to the alphabet. So that is called a coefficient. It tells you how many cupcakes we are buying. Like even with the 4m here, the 4 is a coefficient because it tells you we are buying 4 of the milk, 4 of the milk bottles. Even the 6 here, the 6 is a coefficient because we are buying 6 biscuits. But the 2 here is not a coefficient because there's no variable next to it. So any term that has only a number is called a constant. Okay, so that's what coefficients and constants are. All right, I'll see you in the next video.